Hey guys, it's your boy J-Rod and I'm back. Sorry, I've been away from YouTube for 2 weeks now. That's because your boy is back in school and man, school has been very stressful. It's a lot of work and yeah, I'm just ready to be done with it. But yeah, it's so hard because I'm doing school, I have a job, and I'm doing YouTube all at the same time. So trying to juggle these three things, it could be a little stressful, but hopefully I get back onto track of doing my weekly uploads, at least 2 videos a week. That's what I want to try to do. So sorry about that. And for those who ask me, that's why I'm not in Dominican Republic, because I'm in school. And so every time I get a break from school, that's when I decide to go travel and go do stuff. So I do plan to be back in the DR next month in March. That's the plan. So we'll see how that goes. But now we're gonna jump right into the video. And like I start all my videos, if I say something that could be offensive or you disagree with, we can hash it out in the comment section in a civilized manner, and I'll definitely explain my side and you can explain your perspective without being disrespectful. So someone asked me on my Black in Spain video, they said, I have a subscriber, okay, sorry if I mispronounced this, but Estrella said, have you ever felt any type of racism in the DR? I'm asking because a lot of people in the African American community believe that Black people are treated badly in the DR, when in reality it's not because of race, it's due to the historical and immigration problems between the DR and Haiti. Okay, so this is actually a really interesting question, and yeah, I'll be happy to elaborate on that. Okay, so being Black in Dominican Republic, me personally, I have never experienced any type of racism or any type of discomfort when it comes to me being Black living there. If anything, it's quite the opposite feeling that I experienced in the United States. And there was this YouTuber named, let me see, his name was IM_Marwa. This is African, and I believe he's from Africa, but he's been traveling to different countries in Latin America. But he made this video about going to Dominican Republic and how Dominicans hate Black people, and you know, he just made like this long video about him like getting beat by, almost dying and getting killed by the police in Dominican Republic. And yes, I've had my fair share of Dominican police.
Bleeding, this guy's beating me for no reason, man. Look, this guy's beating me for no reason. He's beating me for no... Look, man, look. I'm bleeding for no reason. Man, I'm gonna sue you. I swear I'm gonna sue you. You don't even know who I am. Man, look, I'm bleeding, man.
Being Black in Dominican Republic is really hard, really hard. Why? Because everybody, if not the majority of people, as long as you're Black, they see you as Haitian. This is a country where you find people are Black, but they will say they're not Black.
But yeah, he just made like this whole video about like life being so hard in Dominican Republic, and I'm like the polar opposite. Like, I did not experience any of what he experienced, and I do hate it for him that he did experience those things. But I can only have a few theories behind that. What was your agenda? Like, what are you going to the DR for? Because, I mean, like, everybody has different reasons for why they go down there. And I don't know specifically what his agenda was, but whatever it was, like, he just didn't have a good experience. This young brother, he is a darker skin complexion, and you know, there is this ongoing feud between Dominicans and Haitians, and at first I didn't really see it, but when I did go down there, the longer I was there, the more I like started to notice it. And yeah, it's there, and I'm not gonna say that there isn't racism in Dominican Republic, and I'm not gonna ignore it, you know. But as far as me personally, did I experience anything? No. But have I heard some racist things down there? Yeah, like I have heard some Dominicans say racist things about Haitians, but not all Dominicans are racist. And I mean, it's the same way in America. Not all white people are racist towards Black people. You know, you have your handful in a crowd. So you can't just generalize every Dominican and say that they're racist towards Haitians, because I know a lot of Dominicans who love Haitian people. But for this man right here, I noticed a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's because he's dark skinned, and Dominicans, you know, they don't like Haitians. So one of the racist things I did here was, so it's this YouTuber named Nibby Speaks. She's a really good friend of mine. I met her through YouTube. I found her through YouTube, and I was living with her in Dominican Republic. And she's married to a Haitian. Her husband's Haitian. And I noticed that a lot of people were like, oh my God, a lot of Dominicans were saying like, oh my God, she's married to a Haitian, you know, like, that's crazy. Like, why would she be doing that? And they just made really hateful, like, mean comments about him. And I would tell them like, guys, like, you know, just chill out. Like, he's not a bad person. There was another time I was at my friend's house, same age as me. He has a daughter, but his daughter put like leaves or like grass in her hair or something like that. And she came in the house and he was like, you know, what did you do to your hair? Like, you look like a tree monster, like it's ugly or something like that along those lines. And then the daughter, 5 years old, she was like, and you look like a Haitian. And she said that to him. And I was like, damn, like, this is like learned behavior, you know, like this is a child. So it was just kind of, when the children say things like that, that's when it kind of bothers me. And I'm like, yo, but, and that reminds me back to the boy who I was talking to in Spain, how he said the comment about black people. You know, these are like learned behaviors, like when the children say like comments like that. So I was like really shocked to hear that. And then there was one other particular time I was at a party. Yeah, I was at a party, and my friend, he invited me to this like little, I don't know what it was. It was like some ritual. If anybody in the comment section who knows what this is, please tell me what this is. But basically, they were like doing voodoo and like all these rituals and stuff, and I had no clue what was going on, but I was just kind of there as a bystander. And when I put that on my story, on my Instagram and my WhatsApp, people, like a lot of Dominicans was like, oh my God, like, what are you doing here? Like, that's Haitian voodoo, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. This is why Haiti did this, and, you know, this is why Haiti fell apart. And they had like this big disaster, you know, because they're not following God. And so like people, they like got really mad at me because I went to this party, which I really did not know what was going on, like I said. But it was a very interesting experience. It was something I never experienced before. But yeah, it was comments like that. And at that party, my friend was like, I want you to speak English. And he said, because I don't want them to even mistake that you're Haitian, so just speak English. And I was like, they're not going to understand me if I speak English. He's like, nah, just speak English. I don't even want them to think you're Haitian. I was like, what's up with that? So yeah, like I have encountered some Dominicans who do feel strongly about Haitians. I never had a problem with Haitians. And like I said, I understand their frustration because me living as a black person in America, we probably go through some similar things. So as far as racism, that's like the only thing I would say like I saw. But far as racism towards me, no. Me personally, I haven't experienced racism. Yeah, being black in Dominican Republic for me was actually a really good experience. One of the things that I really took note of was the fact that I could like go into a store, I can go down the street without people thinking like I'm dangerous or I'm trying to do something. You know, like here in America, if I go into a store, sometimes the clerk might say, how can I help you? How can I help you? Or if I'm walking down the street, you know, and a kid is with their mom, and let's just say they're white, she might think, oh, I'm going to try to rob her or do something, you know? So it's like, for me not to deal with those type of micro racism issues that I deal with in the United States, for me not to deal with that in Dominican Republic, it actually made me feel extremely happy. And I'm going to say this with all honesty, living in Dominican Republic, I forgot my existence as what it felt like to be Black in America, because it just became so normal to see people who look like me. Like when you look around, everyone looks like me. And matter of fact, people actually thought I was from there. So many people thought I was like actually a native from Dominican Republic. So it never registered to them as me being Haitian at all until like I started speaking. That's when people know like, okay, he's a foreigner or he's not from Dominican Republic. But just me being there, like, and just like walking in the streets, most Dominican people register me as being a Dominican from Dominican Republic. So I never had those issues of being a Black person in Dominican Republic. Back to the guy in the video, they said like, oh, he's dark skinned, and that could be like a reason why they thought he was Haitian. But then again, like, or that could have been a reason why people were so mean towards him. But then again, I have a friend, I just interviewed her 3 weeks ago on my channel. I did an interview, and she's like a darker complexion, and she says she's never experienced racism or anything. So I don't know, like maybe it's just his accent. I honestly don't know. Like I said, I think it's all a matter of your agenda. What are you doing down there? The type of people you're hanging with, and are you being careful? You know, like how do you carry yourself in the streets? You know, all of those things do play into what's going on. And I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to overlook what he went through or his struggles, because I do think it's bad, whatever happened to him. But I'm just saying that when you look back and evaluate the situation, like what did you actually do, or like what were you actually doing? And maybe that can help further elaborate. But me being a Black in Dominican Republic has been an amazing experience. Just being around the Afro-Latino community and being able to see people speak Spanish, and like that was like the first thing I noticed, everyone who looked like me. That was just like a beautiful experience for me, and that's something that I took away the most, you know, being able to just be around my type of people and enjoy it. So I love Dominican Republic, and yeah, I just hope that if you are Black, I encourage you to go down there. And if you are Black and you're learning Spanish, I would really definitely encourage you to go down there, because you would definitely be appreciative of the African culture down there. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm very excited. I will be back in Dominican Republic in March. So next month, I'll be back out there and turning up and bringing out more content. For those who have any more questions about the DR or people who want to travel to the Dominican Republic, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. I'm going to leave all my social medias in the description box. I'm going to leave all my social media in the description box. And guys, that's all I have for this video. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.
This is my brother, Angelito.
Yes,
Angelito. ¿Qué me gusta? Oh, me gusta mucho divertirme, salir, ir al cine, escuchar música, ir a la disco, ir a la playa, ¿sabes?